Adventure Time Prospecting. Here we are back out on the creek, out here on the search for West Virginia gold, and today I'm going to show y'all the most basic way of prospecting for gold. We're just going to be gold panning today. Just me, my hand, and a gold pan, and a snuffer bottle in case we find anything. So with that said, let me flip you all around and I'll show you the said gold pan. Here it is. I've already been poking around a little bit. Got some heavy hematite sands in here, so that's a good sign. What we're working here is this big old slab of bedrock. You can see there's bedrock all over the place right here in this particular spot. And it goes way down through there. Bedrock on both sides. There's my backpack with my snuffer bottle and my drink in it. Anyhow, let me see if I can find some of this quartz we're looking for. Right here. You start finding quartz pebbles like this in your creek, where you're close to, where you're wanting to prospect. You want to find some quartz in it. If you find quartz, then you definitely want to go ahead and try panning. I'd try panning even if you don't see any, but you know, if you want to prospect for gold and have a good chance, look for this stuff right here. That round washed river quartz. And what we're going to do, there's another piece. There's another piece. There's quartz all over the place. We're going to try to get some of this here old dead mossy looking algae stuff and some of this, clean up some of these cracks. As you can see, it just split up. Got this good material right under here. We're going to get some of that good stuff. And we're going to flop it in the gold pan and see if we can't find anything. So, we're going to give that a go. Get that cleaned out. Alright, get some water in it. We'll take these pieces of rock that we busted off. We're going to rinse them off right in there. Clean them off. I might actually have a screwdriver in that bag too to help me pop some of this stuff loose. Hopefully we're going to find us some color. See how it just pops up? And we're just going to wash all it and scrub it off into our gold pan. I don't even have my scraper today. I told you we're doing this basic. I'm showing y'all how you can pan for gold with just the bare minimum nothings. Just a gold pan and your own grit and gumption. See how it just keeps flaking apart? Get it in there, clean it off real good. Scrub it out. Use one of your busted pieces to get in there and scrape and break more loose if you need to. Yeah, we're out here in the field. You gotta do whatever works. That'll give us a good sample. All scrubbed. Let's get some of this muck out of here. You can see it's hitting a whole lot of material, but we don't need a whole lot. We just want to see if there's any color in here. Alright. Now, let's pan this out. This is just what we're going to do today. We're just going to do some hand panning and exploring right here on this bedrock. See if we can't find a little bit of color. Main thing, we're just out enjoying the day. Swirl around, get all your heavies on the bottom. Tilt him up. Let some of that light stuff right on off there. See it dancing off there? Bring it back. Get some of your bigger rocks out here. As long as you got some water in there, you're good to go to pick some of that stuff out here. Now, paint a little bit more of it out. Alright, get over here. It's early in the morning. There's not a lot of light. Alright. There's that heavy hematite sands. Well, we got skunked on that one, folks. We'll try again. Alright guys, as you can see my fingerprints in there, I found this big old slab of bedrock covered in moss and sand. I scraped out some of these divots down in here real best I could. Got it all in here. There's some creeping Charlie in there, some moss, a bunch of sand, leaves. But anyhow, let's see what this gives us off this slab of bedrock. Like I said, we're out here sampling around, having fun with a gold pan out here in the beautiful mountains of West Virginia. Look at that. Wild and wonderful, by God. Anyhow, let's get us to a spot here. Alright, here's a good spot. First, what you want to do, get all your material good and wet before you even start panning. You want to start getting some of this stuff worked out of here. Break that moss up. Break the roots up from that creeping Charlie. You'll break it up as good as you can. Let's see if we can't put it underwater and break it up in our pan. Let some of that natural stuff kind of float up. Get your clumps of roots. Shake your pan around, all your heavies will sink to the bottom and all your light organics will come right to the top. And you can just kind of rinse them out. Get them off the scene. Yeah, we're getting there now. Sorry this is taking so long, but I'm not doing any cuts. So, you can either fast forward or bear with me. Alright guys, I think we're about there. Alright. You can see we got about that much material. Still got some moss and some roots in there, but we'll just let the water action wash them off. Alright, let's stratify it. Get everything swirled around in a semi-liquid state. That way anything heavy is going to go to the bottom and the light stuff, like you see, is on the top. And we'll just start working a little bit of that light stuff off. And bring your pan back, re-stratify it. Tip it, let it go again. That light stuff wash right on out of there. Now panning is a really good way to go out and test areas, creeks, before you start packing equipment, sluices and whatnot. Or if you just want to try new areas, do some remote prospecting, just get you a little backpack, chuck your pan in it, head on out. Enjoy the day. We might try another spot today. We'll see what happens. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now, so you just keep on stratifying it down. Got some fish on the scene. Interested in seeing what's coming out of my pan. Good clean mountain water. Alright, we're getting there now. Oh, you can see some heavy hematite sand starting to come up, so that's a good sign. Hopefully we'll find a little collar. That would be pretty sweet. Out here hand panning and find some collar, it would rock. Alright guys, that's panned down pretty good. Let's see if we can get it. Pour some of that water off. Yep, I'm seeing a couple of wee little ones. I don't know if I can get them to show up. Right there, in the middle of the screen, is 3. 1, 2, 3 little pieces there. I'm sure there's a few more in there. Yep, definitely gold. Pretty pretty. A lot of heavy sands. This might be a good place to come back with the sluice. Anyhow, we'll see you at the next pan. As I tapped it down a little bit more, and that actually kind of surprised me for one pan. Look at that. That's one pan. That is a lot of little pieces of gold. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Around 10 little pieces. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. Look all the wee little pieces. Holy cow. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright guys, I'm gonna get this sucked up. That's nice. Now it's down in the bottle. Bingo bango. Alright. And there you're left with your red hematite sands. Adventure time prospecting on the scene, on the gold, here in wild, wonderful West by God, Virginia. Hopefully after watching these here little videos, you'll be able to go out and pan for your very own gold out in your very own wild, wonderful West Virginia, which is also mine. Anyhow, let's go adventure on and find our next pan. I think we're going to leave this here secret spot a secret until I come back with my tools and we clean this here rock off. Anyhow, let's get back in the car and ease on down the road and find more places to pan. We'll take what's left of this. You know what? If there's any gold left in this pan, I'm going to save it for next time. Put it right back. Any leftover gold goes right back where I found it. Yeah, boy. Alright, we'll see y'all at the next spot. Here we are at our next little spot. Same creek. Look at this big slab of bedrock. Look at all these nooks and crannies in it. Deep cracks running all the way down. The stream cuts across the crack, drops in like a sluice. I don't have any picking equipment here, but I'm telling you, I'm thinking this crack here would probably be a good one to clean out. Lots of material. It's very hard packed in there. I cannot do anything with it with my fingers. I would need some tools. So we'll put that on the try it next list. But while we're here, we're going to do a little panning. See if there's anything going on. I already found something I want to try out. Right where this creek comes roaring around through here, just as soon as it hits this slab of bedrock, all this, I'm going to try some of this material right off the point. So let me get my pan and we'll get to it. Here we are, go get some of it. A lot of gloppy clay mixed in, so hopefully it's a good sign. Some of this sticky stuff. I wish I had my scraper, but like I said, I was aiming to show y'all how to do this without too much money or anything involved. So we'll take our chances. We just want to see if get a good sample, see if there's anything in here. Alright, let's go through it a little bit. I'm not going to make y'all watch all of it, so I'll get back before we start panning it out after I get some of this stuff out of here. We'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are. Here's our material. We got about all the ooey McGooey's out of it, so let's see, give her a quick pan down. I'll be back. I won't make y'all watch this again. I'll be back once I get her down more. There, we're getting her. Got a big rock in here to get out. Well, bye gold pan. See you later. Come here. Almost there. This is an awesome way to get out and enjoy the day, I'm telling you. Alright, let's see. Oh, dare I say we got skunked? I don't see anything, guys. Well, hold on. One wee little speck. Ah, let me see if I can find it. It's right there. Right in the middle of the screen. One tiny little speck. we'll put him back to grow. So there is gold there. So that's good to know. So we'll be trying that spot up there. Sooner than later we'll be back with the sluice. Well, let's go poke around another spot, see what's going on. Here we are at another spot in the creek. Check out this big old fallen tree I found right up against the rock cliffs, and there's some good overhangs down there where there's a lot of fossils been found and arrow points and artifacts too. So these felling out trees is a good spot to find a point if you're lucky. So we'll sneak around up here and see if we can't find a artifact or two or anything interesting, because these old tree roots, it's like going back in time. As long as I don't find a time machine pile of snakes. See, this here root ball is where all your old stuff's at. I'm gonna give this a little looking. Because it flopped up the whole bank. I'll be back if I find something interesting. If not, we're gonna walk on down through there. See what we can't find. Maybe pan again down there around that little waterfall. Anyhow, we'll be back. Didn't find a darn thing in that root ball, but check out this rock face. Now I know there's some fossilized wood sticking out of here somewhere. I'll try to zoom in. It's kind of dark back in this little holler. Doesn't get much sunshine. We used to joke and say they have to pipe the sunshine in here up this holler. It's a tight one. There, I'm looking at the walls. I ain't even looking on the floor for critters. I ain't trying to get snake bit by no critters. Alright, let's have a look. I'm going to try to show y'all a piece of fossilized wood still in the matrix, because this is the layers they're coming out of. Old fossilized and petrified. They wash out these and they get down in the sheet. That pisses me off to no end. Dadgummit. I don't even want to show that graffiti. Just ruins it. Takes this beautiful place and throws it in the trash. That's all that graffiti does. Come in here painting that stupid shit. All you're doing is taking a beautiful place like this and just wadding up and throwing it in the damn trash. People piss me off. I'll get down off my soapbox and quit bitching, but it pisses me off. One thing I can't handle is stupid people. Anyhow, I'll be right back if I find a piece. I'm going to look for a piece of that wood stuck. I found one of them pieces of wood for y'all. It's dark, so I hope it shows up. There it is in the center of your screen. You can see the grains in the wood. That's a piece of petrified wood, fossilized wood, sticking out of the matrix. There's another one. Those are fossilized logs sticking out of the matrix right there. Matrix is sandstone, quartz conglomerate. And there's another really nice one. Just looks like a log sticking out of the stone. That's a piece of fossilized wood. Cool, huh? This overhang has all kinds of them. You can see where that used to be layers of mud. Anyhow, I'll be back if I find something cool or when I get down to the creek. Hold on, is that a fossil? Nope, just a slab. Just a slab. Look at this. Some of you people that know your rocks might know what this is. Of course, that's coal dust. Everybody knows that. That's coal dust straight out of West Virginia. West Virginia coal. And right here is a wood fossil. See it? I'll zoom out. It's running right there. That's a big old wood fossil. A little coal seam. If y'all ain't never seen where coal comes from out of the mountains, that's what it looks like, straight out of the hills. Break some of this up. There you go. Keeps the lights on here in West Virginia right there. Anyhow, I'll be back to find something else cool. Here's a whole solid rock full of nothing but fossils. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Like all kinds of wood fossils and stuff. That's a pretty big rock too. There's my hand. Just shot a little bit of coal seam. Another little fossils. There's fossils everywhere in this little spot. Look at that iron water dripping out. We got really tons of iron water here. There's a lot of iron here and around. Tons of it. You can see the stalactites coming from the iron. That's a trip. Cool. You can see it's just iron staining everywhere. Anyhow, I'll get down the creek, see if we can find anything cool. It's just right there, so let's ease our way down there and see if we can't find anything cool. I'm telling you folks, I gotta get my hand dredge going again. Look at all this bedrock. It goes plumb from this side of the creek all the way through, exposed bedrock, all the way up the other side, and then of course it turns into caves and mountains and rhododendron and all that good stuff up in there. I'm telling you, I need to get that little sucker done. I need a new piston for it, or a set of piston rings, because mine are wore out, but lost its sucking action pretty good. Check this here out. Sorry y'all, I get distracted easy, y'all know that. But that'd be a good spot for that hand sucker too. I see a boil hole right there. See that round hole right there? That's a nice little eddy right there. That's a banner spot right there. Let me tell you. I need to get my hand sucker fixed. We need a piston. Y'all comment and leave a prescription below to let me know how to do it. Anyways, we're gonna get us another pan out of this beautiful spot, and then I'll dump the sniffer out and show you what little bit of gold we got just hand panning here in West Virginia. Anyhow, we'll be right back. See it right there? It's good stuff. We're going to keep working, get as much of this stuff out of here as we can and see what we get out of it. That's your time prospecting out. Watch your back, we're getting close to the end. This, I busted up a bunch of that bedrock. There was a lot of clay under it too. A whole bunch of like gray or blue looking clay. It's pretty sweet looking. Kind of weird. Anyhow, I've run into that stuff before, and it's definitely had a caught gold. It's just thick and sticky and gloppy. So we're just going to run this on down here. You can see some of the pieces of the gray rock in there. The clay's all busted up, but there's still pieces of that weird gray rock in there. Anyhow, do this. Pan this out, and then I'll dump the snuffer in here and show you what we got for today. It ain't a whole bunch. Ain't gonna get rich, but for cherry picking and hand panning, shouldn't be bad. We found a little bit of gold for sure. We've also found some new prospective prospects. Oh. Over here, kind of use this boulder to tap it down a little bit. Getting eat up by skeeters. Alright. Oh, I see a gold right there showing up. Look at there. That's, you got it. That's probably state road paint, isn't it? Oh, no. That isn't. That's a little flake, guys. That's a flake. Holy cow. Look, there's... Holy jeez, dude. Let me pause this. Let me pan this up. I don't got no jet dryer or nothing because I don't bring it in the field because it's not good to put in the creeks. Holy cow. Let me tap this up. I gotta put this down. I'll be right back with y'all. Alright guys, you can see here's a piece of lead. That right there in the center of your screen right there, that's a piece of lead. That, however, that's a nice little flake of gold. That's, holy cow, that's friggin' awesome. And there's more. And wait, there's more. It's little stuff, but there's more. Here comes a trail bike going by. Hope he ain't on the trail for my gold. Look at that. There's that flake right in the middle. I'm stoked at that. Look at that. It's got some, it looks like a heart. Little heart-shaped flake of gold. Heart-shaped flakes of gold. I'm growing old. I smell like mold. I know, don't quit my day job. Trust me, YouTube ain't my day job. But going out and having fun, I try to make it a daily job somehow. Anyhow, them's little specks too. I'm having a hard time getting it all to focus in. I think I had too much zoom. And I got too much not enough. Look guys, that's awesome. Let me clean this up and we'll be back and then we'll get on out of here. Let me suck this up the bottle. Alright folks, this time I got everything sucked up in the snuffer bottle. Put it in my backpack. I'll put my gold pan up. And we'll ease right on out through there. Head back to the house and we'll dump this out and we'll put a little jet dry in the water. That way none of it floats up. And we'll see what we got for the day and take another look at that little speck we got, that heart-shaped piece. That's pretty slick. Anyhow, there's a picture of wild, wonderful West Virginia. She's pretty, ain't she? Rhododendrons everywhere. Rain a-blooming. Anyhow, we'll see you folks at the house unless I find something cool on the way out to the car. Adventure Time prospecting out. Alright everybody, here we are back at the house. As you can tell by the Frankster, she's getting some of that herding instinct out. Anyhow, let's get ready to head over to the pan, let her do that, and I'll show y'all what we got. We wound up finding a lot of little tiny small gold. And there's that one little heart-shaped guy right there. That one we seen there on the creek. That's a lot of fine gold. That's a lot of little tiny gold. That's coming out of them little cracks and crevices. Them little cracks and crevices that you bust open, that's where that stuff's coming out of, I'm telling you. Anyhow, that's just proof that you can go out and you can find gold just with a gold pan, an old screwdriver and a sniffer bottle. Chuck it in your backpack. That's under $30, guys, right there. Under 30 bucks for a gold pan, a sniffer bottle, probably with shipping too. So get out there, guys. Get out there and find a little bit of color of your own. Let's see if I can get the sparkle out here in the sunlight. Glare's usually bad. I don't know if that's showing up because I can't even see the screen. And so there's our purple hematite sands. And there's our gold. Straight out of West Virginia. Venture Time Prospecting on the gold yet again. Man, oh man, look at that. There we are, folks. Proof's in the pudding yet again. We found gold in wild, wonderful West Virginia. And you know we're going to find more. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep finding it. We're going to keep the adventures coming as long as life lets me. Anyhow, we'll see you guys on the next Adventure Time Prospecting. This is James. Y'all have a good one. Adventure Time Prospecting out.